What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, it's trending. It's trending. A big topic is trending. That topic is, after last night, newly crowned WBC lightweight world champion, Mexican star boxer, William Zepeda. William Zepeda is now 34 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. And he dominated former WBA super featherweight world champion, star boxer Lamont Roach Jr. last night. Dominated Lamont Roach. And I saw this coming because of Lamont Roach's style. Styles make fights. William Zepeda is not as limited as people make him out to be. He's not. Lamont Roach is now 25 wins, 2 losses, 3 draws, 10 wins by way of knockout. Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter. He's a great talent, great skills. Shakur Stevenson has the best, arguably the best defense in all of boxing, right? Shakur Stevenson does. William Zepeda gave Shakur Stevenson a lot of trouble. I went back and rewatched the fight with his feet, his angles, and his aggression. Now, Shakur arguably has the best defense in boxing. He found a way to figure it out, but he was having success, a lot of success, in the first 4 rounds against Shakur. It took Shakur Stevenson a while to adjust, but he got the skills to adjust. And I think, and this is no slight of disrespect, people overstate the skill set of Lamont Roach Jr. Lamont Roach, because of that fight he had with the man we're going to discuss, in 3-division champion, superstar boxer, one of the cash cows, one of the faces of the sport of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. Lamont Roach, in the eyes of many, including myself, arguably won that fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. To many people's surprise. He surprised the world, the element of surprise. He surprised the world. Many people were shocked with the performance because he was moving up in weight. He had never fought at that weight, so he was moving up in weight, right? Tank Davis, a knockout artist. He had already had a loss to Jamel Herring. He struggled with Hector Garcia, who Tank had knocked out. So it was a foregone conclusion in the eyes of many, including myself. I'm not excluded from that. That Gervonta Tank Davis was going to knock out Lamont Roach. Even though they had familiarity, right? They fought each other in the amateurs a few times, close fights, etc. But that was the amateurs when they was young. So therefore, I looked at the situation and I'm like, yeah, that was when they was younger. Tank has grown a lot better. But again, styles make fights. And Tank, he struggled in that fight with Lamont Roach and arguably lost. He got frustrated. Now, many people say Tank didn't take him serious. Tank took him lightly, etc., right? Nonetheless, Lamont Roach won that fight. I don't care what Tank did or didn't do. He didn't get the benefit of the doubt. He didn't get the decision and ended in a draw. And because of that, I truly believe, because of his performance against Tank, people overstated the skill set of Lamont Roach Jr. I truly, truly believe that. They overstated the skill set of Lamont Roach Jr. And they did so as well with Isaac Pitbull Cruz because of where Tank Davis is up here, the bar. And he's such a knockout artist with such skill set and talent, and he could box, he got power, he's athletic, he's explosive, right? So when you have success against Tank, it's like any other great fighter. It's like you have success against Floyd, you get overstated. You know what I'm saying? You have success against Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Terrence Crawford, etc., etc. You get overstated. And I believe that's what happened with Lamont Roach and Tank. And Isaac Pitbull Cruz as well, because of his performance against Tank. And Isaac Cruz goes in there against El Rayo and gets outboxed and outclassed. Now, Isaac Cruz did follow that up with that stopping Rolly Romero. But then he gets outclassed by Jose El Rayo Venezuela. Gets outclassed. The jig is up. Lamont Roach fights Isaac Cruz, and I feel like Lamont Roach lost that fight against Isaac Cruz. He got dropped in the fight, but it ended in a draw, and I can see that well. I'm not mad at the draw. I'm not mad if it went either way. I personally thought Isaac Cruz edged it out at the end. Nonetheless, I said this before the stream. I said this on Brother Claymore Rain Show. I said this in my stream, in my videos. I felt like William Zepeda was going to outwork Lamont Roach. I just felt like he was going to outwork him, right? And that's exactly what he did. He outworked Lamont Roach and outclassed him. The thing that most surprised me was the size, right? The size of William Zepeda last night completely surprised me. It shocked me. I did not expect him to be that big. I didn't see that. I didn't see him being that big. So now Tank Davis responded to it, and he clowns Lamont Roach, right, for losing to William Zepeda. He clowns him, right? And now it's trending. William Zepeda versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Adrian Broner says Tank will knock out William Zepeda. I don't know about that. I think if Tank fights William Zepeda, he's going to want a rehydration clause. William Zepeda is huge, bro. Lamont Roach was bigger than Tank Davis, and William Zepeda was a lot bigger than Lamont Roach last night. And he comes in that big, and he's a southpaw with his work rate. Yes, he has still has defensive flaws, no doubt. But boy, oh boy, his size is going to give Lamont Roach, Tank Davis, all types of problems. He's going to give Tank Davis all types of problems. Do I think that Tank could knock him out? Yeah, because he has flaws. He still makes mistakes, and he still has flaws. I think Tank could catch him, but I think that's a tough fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if William Zepeda beats Gervonta Tank Davis. The layoff for Gervonta Tank Davis, the inactivity for Gervonta Tank Davis, he got 1 foot in the sport, 1 foot out the sport, the lack of commitment to the sport. He got all these distractions going on outside the ring. William Zepeda is the perfect storm at this stage in Tank Davis' career to upset Gervonta Tank Davis. It's the perfect timing for him to upset Gervonta Tank Davis. Perfect timing. It's perfect timing. It's the perfect time for William Zepeda to upset Lamont Roach Jr. Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, again, can Tank knock him out? Absolutely. He could catch him, clip him, and knock him out, for sure. I just think it's the perfect storm for William Zepeda to upset Gervonta Tank Davis, man. I'm still picking Gervonta Tank Davis to win the fight, but I absolutely will not be surprised if William Zepeda wins that fight. Absolutely. He's big. He's durable. He has angles. He's like a poor man's version of Manny Pacquiao. You watch his foot placement. He has very, very good feet. Very active feet. He has deceptive hand speed. He has deceptive defense. Now, is anybody perfect? No. But his foot placement, his southpaw stance, his work rate, his durability, he got clipped with some punches. I'm like, yeah, Tank land those, it might slow him down compared to Zepeda. To Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach got 8 knockouts or 10 knockouts in his career. He ain't got the power that Tank has. So he didn't have what it takes to slow Zepeda down and make Zepeda hesitant and shorten his work rate. Tank does. So that could be the difference. But it would be a big fight, man. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on Zepeda beating Gervonta Tank Davis. It's the perfect storm. He got the perfect style, and it's the perfect storm, the perfect timing. If Tank was active and Tank didn't have distractions going on outside the ring and so on and so forth, I think I'm picking Tank all day. No hesitation. I'm still picking Tank, but I got hesitation. But let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. And don't forget, Tank ain't fighting over a year. Peace.